He's a math genius with deadly skills. In a world of secrets, numbers don't lie, but people do. This is the story of a quiet man with a violent past, known simply as the accountant. Flashback opens in a children's neuropsychiatric center. A young boy, Christian Wolff, is solving a complex puzzle in minutes while other kids struggle. He exhibits signs of high-functioning autism, intelligent but socially isolated. His father refuses to let doctors institutionalize him. Instead, he trains Christian to survive the harsh world by taking him and his brother Braxton around the world, training with combat experts and military men. Ray King, a senior agent at the Treasury Department, pressures analyst Mary Beth Medina into helping him find a mysterious accountant connected to cartels and terrorists. All they have is a blurry photo and the alias the accountant. Christian Wolff, now an adult played by Ben Affleck, lives a quiet life. He runs a strip mall CPA office in Illinois. He lives with strict routines, from his food arrangement to extreme physical discipline. We see his storage unit filled with high-value paintings, cash, gold bars, and high-power weapons. Chris listens to loud music and uses strobe lights to induce a sensory overload at night, a way to train his tolerance. He's emotionally detached, but highly functional and precise. Chris is hired to audit a robotics company, Living Robotics, after internal accountant Dana Cummings, Anna Kendrick, discovers irregularities. CEO Lamar Blackburn brings him in to look through 15 years of financial records in just a few weeks. Chris dives deep into the numbers with military-like focus. He uncovers that millions were being embezzled from the company. He bonds slightly with Dana, though awkwardly. They share a quiet moment over numbers. He finds comfort in precision. The next day, Chris is told the issue has been resolved and his services are no longer needed. Soon after, the company's CFO is found dead, an apparent suicide, but staged. A hired hitman, Braxton, is cleaning up loose ends. Chris is now being hunted. Men break into his house at night, but he dispatches them with ease. We see that beneath the accountant's exterior is a trained assassin. Chris realizes Dana is next. He finds her, rescues her from an assassination attempt, and takes her on the run. Dana is shocked by his calmness under pressure and skill with firearms. We learn that Chris and Braxton, his brother, were trained mercilessly by their father after their mother left. They grew up hardened, Chris focusing on discipline and Braxton developing a more aggressive nature. Chris spares Dana's life multiple times and even protects her despite having no real emotional attachment. A moment of connection forms. He gives her an original painting by Pollock, worth millions, as a thank you gift. Back at the Treasury, Medina discovers the accountant's identity, Christian Wolff. She learns he's helped criminal organizations and also exposed corrupt people. He walks a line between vigilante and outlaw. Chris follows the trail and realizes that Lamar Blackburn, the CEO of Living Robotics, orchestrated the embezzlement. He tracks him to his heavily guarded estate. Chris infiltrates the compound like a soldier. Using silencers, tactical strategy, and his sniper skills, he eliminates Lamar's private army one by one. Chris confronts the final bodyguard, only to realize it's his brother, Braxton. The two fight brutally, hand-to-hand, emotionally charged. It's not just physical, it's years of resentment. Eventually, they stop. Braxton forgives him. Chris chooses not to kill him. Chris corners Lamar Blackburn in his office. He doesn't show rage, just cold justice. One shot ends Lamar's life for his corruption and murders. Chris sends a flash drive full of information to Mary Beth, exposing all his past clients, proving he only took down the bad ones. She agrees to protect his identity. Dana opens the gift Chris gave her, a painting by Pollock. She realizes it's worth millions. A silent thank you from a man who couldn't say it aloud. Chris closes his office, packs his van, and leaves. He knows he can't stay in one place. His story continues. Somewhere out there, he's still helping from the shadows. He was more than a man with numbers. He was a weapon guided by logic and pain. And while the world saw an accountant, those who crossed him saw something else entirely.